Hey everybody, I'm Tammy at All About Living, and today we are going to make my granddaddy's favorite beans. He loved Big Limas, and you have to watch the whole video because at the end I will show you the secret ingredient that will make your kids like your lima beans too. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is you have to make these lima beans in stages. So the first thing you need to do is soak your lima beans in water and then wash them and clean them up. And this is 1 pound of beans. See how it makes a lot. 1 pound of beans, and I've washed them, cleaned them, drained them, and they're just sitting here waiting to go in the pot. But the first thing you're going to do is put you a quart of water in your pot, and we're going to get it started. Alright, and we're going to start with a high flame, but just for a few minutes. We're going to start with a high flame. We're going to put a quart of water in our Dutch oven. You could do this in a crock pot, but I don't like to put these. I mean, most beans I'll put in a crock pot, but they don't take a super long time to cook, and if you leave them too long, they get really, really mushy, and I don't like them mushy, and Granddaddy didn't like them mushy. Soft, yes. Mushy, no. So let's getting our meat ready in our pot. Okay, what I have is just one fresh ham hock, not smoked, fresh, and we're just going to drop that in our 1 quart of water. We're going to add a couple of teaspoons of salt. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. We're going to put the lid on that. We're going to let it come to a boil. Then we're going to drop it to simmer, and we're going to just cook that ham hock for about an hour. Okay, now it's time to put in our beans. My meat's been cooking for right at an hour, and now I'm just going to put my washed, soaked beans into the pot. And they should be ready in probably an hour to an hour and a half, since I pre-soaked them. They were already splitting. But there we go. See you in an hour and a half. Okay, we're going to get this lid off now. And we're just going to let it steam and let it reduce down now, because my beans are like 90% done. Okay, now that my lima beans are getting almost done, I'm going to cut us up some sweet potatoes and make some sauteed in butter and brown sugar sweet potatoes. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to cut them. These are fairly fresh, so they're harder than usual. The older a sweet potato gets, the softer it'll get, over time. But these are kind of hard. But I'm just going to make half moons. we're going to get this on and get it started. Okay, now we just got to wait and let this pan get hot. Now we need a medium heat and a half wooden spoonful of probably about a 1/4 cup of butter. And then we're going to add all these sweet potatoes. And a little bit of salt. And a good 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And we're going to get the lid on that and just let that simmer. While that's simmering, my rice is ready to turn off. There we go. And it's just going to sit and steam and finish cooking. And we are on our way. Now I'm just going to go in there and cut that meat up so that everybody gets a little bite. I mean, the beans are full of protein and you don't need a lot. So I just put it in little pieces that we can just pick up a little bit at a time. And I'll go ahead and take that bone out. Okay. Now I'm just going to stir up and make sure the ones on the top go to the bottom. And this really, on like medium-low heat, shouldn't take but about 15 minutes for these sweet potatoes to be done. Okay, and while I'm waiting on those potatoes, I'm going to reach in here and get some more of that good butter. Because you can never have too much butter on anything. I don't care what they tell you. Alright, we're going to just get that stirred up into our rice. Put that lid back on. And just a few more minutes. And don't forget, you got to watch all the way to the end because there is a secret ingredient at the end that Granddaddy taught us how to put on our lima beans to make them taste super, super good. It's like kid-friendly beans. Okay, let's get those sweet potatoes. Y'all know, if y'all watched our channel any length of time, I love sweet potatoes. We have them really often because they're good for you and they taste good. And nobody ever complains about eating too many sweet potatoes. All right, now we're going to go in here and get us some rice. Set that on the side. We're going to go in here and get some of these big, bold lima beans. A little bit of that meat. And the secret ingredient, y'all, is ketchup. My granddaddy taught me that if you put ketchup on your big lima beans, you change the flavor completely. And they are so, so good. He was right on. So let's get us a little line of ketchup. Little goes a long way. And there you have it, folks. Bye.